Okay, for this project, I am using a Red Heart Boutique Unforgettable, which is just a worsted weight of 4-ply acrylic yarn. And the color I'm using is stained glass. Of course, you can use any type of 4-ply yarn that you have. This one's like a little bit lacier, I think, though I like this one, my favorite yarns. This actually has, let me find it here. Sorry. 270 yards per skein, and I went through almost 2 full ones. So 550 yards or so of yarn. And then I am using an eye, which is a 5.5mm crochet hook. And this is going to be really easy. And it works up pretty quick. I got it done in one day, so. Okay, you want to start off with a chain of 9. And this first chain of 9 is the only time that you'll chain 9. So once you get your chain of 9 made, you want to yarn over, and we're going to double crochet all the way back down here in the first stitch. Just like that. So that kind of is the bottom point of the shawl. Now we're going to chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to turn, and we're going to come, and we're just going to do a single crochet right through this space. Just like that. That chain 8 was actually counted as a chain 5 with a double crochet. So we chained 8, and then we came back and we single crochet through here. Now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to double crochet in the third stitch of this chain. So you got to count 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and double crochet into it. Just like that. So now we got 2 little loops on the second row. And we're going to start off again with a chain of 8. We start every row on the corner with a chain of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and turn our work. Now we're going to come right through this loop right here and single crochet. Just right through the whole loop. Just like that. And so now we're going to do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump over here to this next space. Single crochet. Now we're going to chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to single crochet in the third stitch of this chain here. So count up 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, excuse me. Double crochet into this third stitch of this chain. So count up 3 and then yarn over, go into the third one, and double crochet. Just like that. And every time it's going to put another little loopy thing. Okay, we're going to start again by chaining 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn. Okay, now we're going to single crochet in this first loop. Then we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the next loop right here. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into this last one. Then we chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do a double crochet in the third stitch of this chain here on the end. So count up 1, 2, and 3, and double crochet right into that third stitch. And that is it. And we just keep doing this, and each time it just keeps getting bigger on the ends. So we're going to start again by chaining 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and turn our work. We start every row with a chain of 8, and then we single crochet into this loop. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump over to the next one right here, single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump to the next one, single crochet right through that loop, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this last loop, single crochet, chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet. We end every row by double crocheting in the third of this chain. So 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the third stitch of this chain, just like that. And that's how we end every row. And each time it just keeps getting bigger. It's going to make one big triangle. You start again by chaining 8. Turning and working across in the same manner that we've been working in. Single crochet, chain 5, single crochet in the next space, chain 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, and then the last space here on the end, single crochet right into it, chain 5, and double crochet in the third stitch of the chain. So 1, 2, 3 right here, yarn over and double crochet right into that third stitch, just like that. And then we start the next row again with a chain of 8, and you just want to keep doing that, and you can do this for as big as you want to make it. I'll probably do mine around 45 rows or so, but I'll let you know for sure here when I'm finished. So just go ahead and keep going for as big as you want the piece, or until you get 45 rows like I'm going to do. Okay, once you get it as big as you want, I did the 45 rows, but if you want to do more, you can. Now I'm going to go around the whole big, it's like a big triangle now, and I'm going to do that with single crochet. So I just ended right here with a double crochet in that third chain. So now I'm going to start off by chaining one. I'm going to work my way down the side. So what I'm going to do is, you can see there was a double crochet here. So I'm going to put two single crochets. So I'm just going to go right through the whole big spot and do one single crochet, go through again and do another one. Okay, and then I'm going to move down, and you can see right here that this was like a chain 3 spot. I'm going to put 3 single crochets in that spot. So I'm just going to jump over, go right through the whole space, put 3 single crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, and the next spot, and you can tell by looking that it was a double crochet, so I'm just going to jump over and put 2 single crochets right there, where right around that double crochet. So there's 1, 2, and then the next spot, you can see that it was a chain, so it's going to get 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and the next spot I'll put 2 single crochets through this whole spot. 1, 2, the next spot I'll put 3 single crochets through this whole spot. 1, 2, 3, and then the next spot I'll put 2 single crochets through it. 1, 2. So I'm just going to continue in that same pattern until I get all the way to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and then the next one will get, look here, 2. So I'm going to repeat this till I get all the way to the bottom, and I'll meet you down there and I'll show you how to do that bottom corner. But that's what it's starting to look like. It's just kind of cleaning up the edges a little bit so we can put our ruffle on. So I'm going to continue around. Okay, I've made it all the way down that one side, and I'm kind of down here at the bottom corner where we first started. And in this whole big spot here, I'm going to do 7 single crochet. Sorry, I had to think about it for a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, like that. And you can kind of spread them out like that. That way when you put the ruffle on, it'll look real nice going around that corner. And now I'm going to continue, kind of just spread them a little bit. And now I'm going to continue back up this other side in the same manner that I did before. Move that tail out of the way. So I'm going to do 3 into the next spot. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 into the next. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 2 into the next, 1, 2, and I'm just going to continue that pattern like we just did on the other side all the way up this side, all the way up to the top. Okay, I made it back up the opposite side, so now I've done the 2 sides, and now I'm at the top of the shawl, at the top corner here. And what I'm going to do is put 7 single crochets in this corner piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now I'm going to be working across the top here, putting 5 single crochets in each one of these spaces. So I'm going to jump over to the next space and put 5 single crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump to the next space, put 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 into the next space. And I'm going to do this 5 in each spot, all across the top. Like that. And then when I get to the other corner, I'll put the 7 in. And then I'll be back at the beginning. So I'll meet you back at the other corner. Okay, I made it back to the beginning, and I'm at that last corner. And you can see right here is where we started. And since we put 2 single crochets in this beginning piece, and we want a total of 7 in the corner to match the other corner, I'm just going to put 5 more. Plus that 2 will be 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch into that first single crochet. Now I'm going to be working the ruffle around it. So I'm back at the beginning. Okay, and I want to start the ruffle to where it kind of starts small and then gets a little bit bigger, so you just don't have like a big ruffle sticking out. So what I'm going to do is start with a chain 1. I'm going to go into this very first single crochet, and I'm going to put 2 single crochets in it. So there's 1 and 2. Now the next one, I'm going to put 3 half double crochets. Half doubles. Oh. So the first one we put 2 singles, and the next one we're going to put 3 half doubles. All in the same stitch. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now, for the rest of the stitches, until we get all the way to the other side, we're going to put 3 double crochets in every single stitch. So, 1, all in the same stitch, 2, 3, there's 3 doubles, jump to the next stitch, and you put 3 more doubles, 1, 2, 3, and jump to the next one, 3 more doubles, 1, 2, 3, jump to the next one, 3 more doubles, and you'll notice the farther you get with it, it'll start to ruffle a little bit, and that's what we want, it to start to ruffle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work around putting 3 double crochets in every single stitch all along this side, and then 3 in each stitch, and then 3 in each stitch around the bottom corner, and then 3 in each stitch up this side. So down both sides, and here's the bottom, back up this side, and I'll meet you back here at this corner, and then we'll do something different across the top. So 3 double crochets in every stitch all along both sides, and then I'll meet you when we get back up to the top. Okay, I've made it all the way around both sides, and you can see now up here's the top, along the top. Okay, I did 3 double crochet in that stitch, and here's the 7 that we put in the corner. The first one of the 7, I'm going to put 3 half double crochets. We're going to make it match the other side. So 3 half double crochets in that same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and the next one is going to get 2 single crochets. 1, 2, and now it's going to be 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way across the top until I get back to my starting point. So I'm just going to work putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. Oops. Just 1 in each stitch. And I will meet you back up at the other side when I get back to the starting point. Okay, I made it all the way across the top with my row single crochet, and I'm back at my starting point. And you can see this stitch is where we put the 2 single crochets in it in the beginning. So I'm going to start by slip stitching into that first single crochet like that. Okay, I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to go back into that same single crochet and do 1 single crochet like that. And then the next single crochet that's in that same stitch, you see it right here, I'm going to put a single crochet in that one. And right here you can see where we put the 3 half doubles from the previous row. I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in each of these 3 half doubles. So 1 in each of the 3. So you'll have 3. 1, go to the next one, and then you go to the next one and you put another one. Okay, and now we're where we put 3 double crochets in every stitch, and what we're going to do is we're just going to work our way around putting 1 double crochet in every stitch now. Just 1 in each of these double crochets. Just like this. So it's real easy. And we're going to go all the way around now, putting 1 double crochet in each of these stitches, in each of the double crochets from the previous row. And this is just making the ruffly bigger. So I'm going to go all the way around, all the way down this side, and then back up the other side, putting 1 double crochet in every stitch, and I will meet you all the way back at the other side where we start on the top. So I'll meet you right back over here. Okay, I made it all the way back around both sides, and I'm up to where my top is here. So let me get it straightened out here. Here's my top area. So I'm over here to where I put 3 half double crochets in the same stitch. So I'm just going to go ahead and do what I did on the same side. On the opposite side, I'm going to put 1 half double in each of these half doubles. So you should have 3. Oops, missed one. And then the next stitch, you can see, has 2 single crochets in it. I'm just going to put 1 single crochet in each of them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way across the top again and putting 1 single crochet in every stitch across the top, just like we did before. Just 1 single in every stitch, and when you get all the way across the top, you should be back at your starting point. Okay, I made it all the way back to the beginning, and again I'm just going to slip stitch into this first single crochet, and that is all the ruffles I think I'm going to do. But if you want to do more ruffles, you can do it bigger if you want. The ruffle, all you have to do is repeat that last row that we just did. So everywhere there's a single crochet, it gets a single crochet, and then when there's half doubles, it gets 1 half double, and then double crochets again. And you just do that all the way around, just like we did the last row. And I don't think I'm going to do any more. That'll probably be it for me. But then I'm just going to tie off. Get my scissors here. And then I'm going to hide this tail. And then I'm going to be done. And that's all I'm going to do to it. And I think that it turned out really cute. I like it. I'll probably keep this one. So, well, I hope that you enjoyed my tutorial. And I hope that you were able to follow along okay. Please don't forget to check out my other tutorials. I have like 300 or so. And please don't forget to come check me out on Facebook. And you can post all your crochet items on there. I'd really like to see them. And until next time, have a good day.